Hey, welcome to another episode of the Chatterbox Chronicles. And this one, you know we love a special guest. And this one here, we got a living legend. The guy we got on here is, I don't know how to describe him. He's a little fish in his home because his missus is the big dog of the house. But you know, if you know this guy, if you've been on international duty, you've definitely seen us on all our stories. And you know, fuck it, I've had enough, man. There's enough intro for him. McQueen, how are you, my boy?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Thanks for having me, guys.
It's crazy, man. Where are we jumping in with McQueen, man?
Where are we starting? That's a good thing.
Yeah, where are we starting?
You know, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm good, bro. Obviously, Jacob knows more than Reice does at the moment, but it's an interesting time, innit? Like, all we know is football, so
Yeah.
it's a bit mad just being at yard all day, but...
No, I very much know what you are.
So do I.
Yeah, but you're coming out of it now.
Yeah. We're coming out on the flip, but I've been here.
I've been here for a sec, you know?
Yeah, but that's because you have standards. That's why. like you said, you're missing the big fish, so you're all right. See me? No misses right now. No, I need a bit of change in my pocket. You know what I mean?
No, but you can't say you're just signing there for the bread right now.
That's cat.
If
you
you
doing
look,
that.
No, not where I'm going. I'm talking about the last couple of years. If you see where I'm starting. The last year especially.
You tried to bring me down somewhere.
Yeah. It was, you know, I was struggling. I needed someone there. I needed support. You know what I mean? It was dark. I only had Chori.
Yeah. He tried to throw me that.
It was dark. It was dark. Got out of it.
Yeah.
This year, you know what I mean? Like obviously everyone knows the financial hit I've taken this year. Trying not to sign it anywhere, but
bro, it's peak. But it's worth it though.
Yeah. It's, you know what I mean? Like obviously this year I said there's no chance.
It's worth it if you sign something.
Yeah.
People,
If
I'm
you
telling
don't sign somewhere,
it's dark. I'm gonna say it straight. If you're not good, don't do it. Sign where you can.
I
was close to being homeless. I was close to being homeless.
Yeah, I did the same thing. When I left Barnet,
Yeah.
I just said, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Just said, not entertaining nothing from England, and I just waited.
Yeah.
And
So,
it paid off, but, boy.
Now I want to start off with what are your biggest achievements so far? You're a pops now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
up Carter.
Yeah. But living legend, man. What a boy. How has that changed your life? Because you know we like to, before we get into football, which everyone will know, we want to talk about the real parts of life. So how has that changed your life?
It's cold, man. It's biggest blessing, bro.
Yeah.
I remember when I first found out, obviously everyone's super excited, but I was like, raw, shit. Because obviously, bro, there's a difference between talking about being a pops and then like, yo, 9 months time, you're gonna be one, innit?
Yeah.
So then, and bro, obviously, you know me, I didn't do no like prep. Like my missus always used to be like, oh, yo, read the manual and go to what's the thing, like birth training classes and shit. I was just like, nah, it's blessed.
Yeah.
Bro, when she started having contractions at like 4 a.m, I was like, oh, because bro, I didn't know. I thought, bro, if you heard her scream, she sounded like she was gonna have the baby then.
Ross like that.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. She's like, oh, I need to go to the toilet. And then, bro, she started screaming down the yard.
Man.
And then she phoned the hospital. They were like, oh, yeah, you got to drive her there ASAP.
That's crazy.
So if you read the manual, you'd be prepared.
Bro, I don't think the manual would have done anything.
I don't think you can prepare for that. Can you prepare for those situations?
You don't know what's going to happen.
No, of course you don't.
Because, like, your pain threshold and mine are different.
Right.
So she could just be screaming on a mad thing and it's just like trap wind or something because they get loads of trap wind when they're pregnant.
Okay.
But this wasn't it. She was like 6 centimeters dilated and all this shit was peak.
So she was ready.
Yeah, she was ready.
My goodness.
She was ready. But the labour was long. Like we went there, I think we got to the hospital like 7 a.m. and Carter was born at like 9 p.m.
Mad.
Oh wow. So a whole literally day.
Yeah, literally. So she had the epidural.
He's taking a living piss.
Carter's the truth, bro.
He's taking a living piss
all day. Yeah.
How long do you think it takes though?
Nah, man. If you're doing a 6 centimeter dilate when you're in the toilet, bro, by what time was it? 4 a.m.
Yeah.
We should be
4 a.m. when it started.
Yeah. We should be done by 10:30 latest.
Boy.
Bro, he went on it, bro.
Heavy,
like she had to have the forceps where they help guide the baby out as well.
Oh,
bro, he went on it.
So how was that experience for you? I feel like I know when it happens to me, I'm fainting.
Yeah, you were Reice 100% fainting.
Yeah,
but I was blessed. I was looking at that.
You're a sick bitch.
reason I was looking
Oh, I swear to you.
Oh,
Bro, I got all on my phone.
yeah, you're a madman. I've been told like mine, like if it was to ever happen, like bro, I can't lie to you, like your mum and my mum are gonna be in a room. I'm gonna sit outside until it arrives, man. I don't reckon I could be there, bro. I could be useless, bro.
No, I'll be useless, but I'm gonna be like behind them. You know the person behind them just peeking.
So normally someone's at the head, like holding a hand,
Yeah.
and then her mum was at the other end. But bro, I was just like, yeah, I want to see. So I literally watched him come out.
Oh, you're sick. You're actually a sicker.
That's the first I've heard. You know,
Honestly.
that's the first man I've heard
Bro, I
say.
swear to you, I was watched it.
So what I want to know is how scary is it? Because they say like obviously pregnancy it's extremely dangerous and a lot of women. So how was it like seeing your missus in that situation and like that?
I mean, her pregnancy was pretty cool. The first month, she had all that sickness, so she was in bed a lot.
Yeah.
But obviously, we was in America, so she wasn't really doing much anyway.
Yeah.
So I would just, bro, it was weird though. She was saying like, you know when you make toast, yeah, and you have the little crumbs sometimes by the toaster, she would throw up.
Oh,
Because you know when you're pregnant, you get like your sensitivity increases and
right.
like say you love, I don't know, strawberry jam on toast.
Yeah.
Suddenly you start hating it. That's
Yeah,
how.
I've heard like people that love Chinese. One of my good friends, she had a baby. She loves Chinese. Couldn't stand the smell of it. Would throw up around it.
Yeah.
Swear.
So that's what she was on, and then she had a period where she was just blessed.
That's
And
mad.
then, but she loves pregnancy. She always talks about it. She's like, I miss being pregnant because they get mad attention as well, innit?
So she just loves the fact that what the attention she got while she was pregnant compared to now.
Yeah, she said people are nicer to you. Like if you're in the queue at Tesco, man are gonna let you go through and let you cross the road because you got a bump. And
It's true. No, it's true.
Yeah, well,
bro, she went in Wagamama's and they gave her food for free
because she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Boy, pretty privilege is a thing now. Pregnancy privilege is a thing too.
Telling you, bro.
I got a question for the guys because obviously you're talking about the pregnancy thing. So it's your baby or your missus at the time? Who are you saving?
You,
Huh?
you, facts.
No, it says your baby or your missus.
Yeah,
Who
my
are you
youth.
saving?
Same you.
Yeah, facts. She knows that. A Honda. What choice you got?
I can't lie. I think I saved my missus.
Do you?
I don't really know the youth like that.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! No, I think you might have to save your missus. You know,
Yeah, I think you saved your missus.
based on what?
because she's alive.
Live.
Wait, what are you talking about?
We
Wait,
go again.
Wait, what are you talking about?
During pregnancy.
She said-
That's
Oh,
a
you're
mad-
talking about during pregnancy?
That's a mad
Yeah,
scenario.
I thought you meant like if there was a burning building and my ute was in there, my missus.
no.
Oh,
no,
no.
no,
You saved your youth. I know him now, innit? After
Okay.
6 months, in 3 months, it's still contemplated.
Oh,
No.
so you're,
I'm saving my youth
so you're
every
saying during pregnancy,
Pregnancy, yeah.
which one am I picking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick
So-
your missus.
You put your missus,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
you?
You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to. You'd be insane not to.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, well,
Yeah, it will make sense.
Yeah.
That means she ain't the one for you.
Yeah, that's what I always thought that. I thought I was getting mad. 'Cause I see some people, I saw it on debate not long ago saying, oh, like, do you save your missus or your child? And everyone's like, I save my child. I was like, why'd you save your child? Like,
First of all, how can you even save your child?
This is what I mean. Your missus has to have your child. You have
no,
to
but I'm
save
like,
your
it's there. So it's like, all right, we can bring the child to life, but your missus going to die. Or, you know, we can
That's
kill the
fucked.
child.
That's bad, man. That's bad.
No,
Let her get the child.
no,
Can't
no,
do
no,
that.
no. You have to just.
Man, let's say they'll save the youth. Sickos.
It's sickos, isn't it? Yeah.
100% because who are you going into life with? The woman brought your child into
It's
the
alive.
world.
Yeah, no, it's
Leaving
just
her.
you. It's just you and the
Yeah,
youth.
yeah, you can't do
No,
that.
myth.
You can't
Long.
do that.
You're just crying every day because the woman that brought this.
Yeah,
He's not here.
Bro, that's impossible.
Yeah, so I was
I haven't
thinking.
heard that debate though.
No,
Yeah.
never have I.
You never,
Yeah, I
you
ain't heard
never,
that.
seen,
That's
you
a-
never seen that?
That's a Reice debate.
Bro, that's on Twitter all the time.
Nah, I ain't
I've
seen
heard
that
the burning fires and that, and like
The burning fire thing, again, it's how long I've known the child.
you gone
If I really
mad.
love
You
my
gone
missus.
mad. You gone mad. You gone mad. No way. I'm
Switch
saving
it.
the youth.
Go on.
I'm saving the youth, Honda.
Yeah, but that's because you're thinking about Carter now. I think about Carter 2
No,
months.
Carter's the truth, but I'm
Yeah,
saving
but
the youth regardless.
No, but
If,
2
what, you
months.
think if your youth was
2
a little
months.
shit, you just leave him in there.
Like, obviously, Carter's a huge personality now. You know he's got personality, so like he's growing into himself. Like that's what he is. But Carter at 2 months, you didn't know him. He's just jarring, just shitting, pooing. Blah, blah, blah.
No, it's still your child though,
You
my
can't-
brother.
yeah.
Alright, we go again, man.
Imagine like the yard's burning and he's just looking at you like this on the little mat. You know they sleep on a little mat at the start. Or you're just gonna leave him.
Yeah, nah. You try your hardest to save both.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, you can't save themselves.
Yeah,
you have to
it's-
save the person
it's
that can't
true.
save themselves. Your missus can.
you got a point.
in a burning building. If she can't save herself, then
Is she the one for you? No, I'm joking.
no, there's a problem.
No, I'm joking.
So how's fatherhood kind of changed you? How's it changed your life?
Good question.
I think it's made me more. It's taught me a different emotion, I would say. Do you know why I say that? Yeah,
go on.
Because people talk about like you love your missus, but the love you have for your you is completely different.
So
it's hard to explain, but the feeling that you get is like completely different. Because if you're with a missus and you break up with her, the feeling kind of like goes away and dies and stuff. But when you're with your you, or if he like sleeps on your chest or something, you get like this warm. It's mad hard to explain.
So the once in a lifetime feeling.
Yeah. I've never had it because I'm not very like lovey-dovey or emotional, none of that shit.
Yeah.
But with him,
carry on.
It's not cat. But I'm super like like you know what I mean. But in terms of lifestyle wise, it didn't really change me, bro. Because I don't go out that much anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I just stay in my yard.
I feel like what you're doing now, obviously, you're doing the influencer thing.
No,
I
I'm
feel like
not.
you're bringing
No,
car
I'm
into it.
not.
I feel like you're bringing car into it.
Nah. She gets on to me about that.
What?
She always says that I should post on that. But it's not in me, bro. We have this. She lectures me.
You only do big brands, that's why. Because
I do Audi and that. Nah, but it's not in me, bro.
Yeah.
Like that influencer world's tough, you know. Like,
yeah, let's talk about it. Because your missus is an influencer, right? And she's a big deal. Do you know what I mean? She the 500, hit the 500k mark. And I did my research today. So how is that life? And do you find that life annoying? Because you say it's not in you. So seeing her do it and be like, listen, as a man, you got to be like, oh, babe, take a photo here. Your missus does it as well. She does it as well.
Setting up tripods.
And you're like, babes, like, come on, let's put the camera away. She's like, no, I need to do this for work all the time. How is that?
My missus is cool. Like, she don't really get me to do any mad shit.
Yeah.
It's more like...
First of all, I want to get into your missus as well, quickly. Your missus page is so dark, fam, and bland. Like, give some colour to it. Like, do you know what I mean, fam?
I think the best.
But you know what? That's
aesthetic thing, innit? That's the
aesthetic thing. Yeah. And she blows up it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
The fashion trend. Yeah.
Like,
it's cold. I can't lie, but it's just so dark, bro. I'm like, bro, it's gloomy as hell in here, bro.
Bro, like, their aesthetics, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't comment because I don't know, innit?
Yeah, God.
But like, if I go out, I'm not once thinking to take a pic of such and such and post it. Yeah. Whereas she'll go out and see something and she'll post it. I'll be like, oh, that's cold. Where was that? And we'll be in the same place. But I wouldn't see it. Mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now she'll be like, oh, you should post. I'm like, all right, you take the pics for me and everything, and I'll just post it. But it's not in me, bro.
Is it just, does she have the eye for photography though? Is that where it comes from? Because a lot of people that take pictures and do the influencer thing well, they have an eye for what's right. They follow like rules of photography, rules of first and things like that. Does she have that eye? You don't.
I think she's just a creative.
Oh, okay.
So she just knows what looks cool. Whereas me, I might know what looks cool to me, but I don't care enough to take a picture of it. Right. You get what I mean? Yeah. So my headspace is I'm never in that headspace, sorry. Yeah. So I'm never thinking, oh, what can I post to look cool, whatever. I'm just thinking, oh, let me just chat shit with Reice here and da-da-da-da. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, she's done that thing off it. But I think she just got the eye. But they put a lot of hours into it, though. Yeah, no, social media is a mad tool. When you actually see how much influencers work, and as much as people say influencers is not a job, boy, try and do it. You realize quickly you don't want to take pictures of everything, you don't want to post everything, and it is tiring. Sitting in front of computers, laptops, editing.
Bro. They get paid though, man.
Yeah, they get bread.
You deserve to get paid. You work more hours than 9 to 5.
They get bread. Bro, she'll like, what's it, like -1 outside. She'll be outside like taking pics in that. Hours.
Dark.
Whereas me, go outside and I feel that cold, I'm going inside.
Yeah.
And that's it, done.
Oh, that's mad. So let's talk about what the people we know McQueen for. I've got a lot of questions when it comes to you and football as well. A lot. And I'm gonna leave you on blast here when we do this as well throughout this. So let's talk about the story of Alex McQueen and the sport of football. and where you're at now mentally. But let's start from the start and the beginning and how it all began. So talk me through it.
What was I doing? Sunday league, the little banter thing, just enjoying football with my friends. Then I went.
What club was that?
Boy, I was playing for this team called Jets in Dagenham, Echo League. Used to play against Interwood and that.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, obviously you lot are from South though.
Yeah, but he don't play. He's never played
Never
Sunday,
played Sunday
league, so he don't know.
Oh, so yeah, he's talking from privilege.
Yeah.
But I've been doing the main bakers and all that shit.
Yeah,
And once did flats.
Yeah.
Cool. So Sunday league, not really taking football too seriously. And then when I went to, it was probably primary school. I went and played football in the playground and that, and then the teachers were like, "Oh shit, this guy can play," and then spoke to my mum and said he should join the school football team or something. And then from there, I went to play at Havering, which was the borough.
Yeah.
And then I went to play for Essex. And then when I played for Essex, that's when it kind of took off because I was the only non-signed player in that team, innit?
Oh, I swear.
Yeah,
So for the county.
yeah, for the county.
Mm-hmm.
So we had our team was peak though.
Yeah,
We had like Tish and that from Redbridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So our team was sick.
So you went from Essex and did you go and try at Spurs or?
So you know what's mad? I actually went to try Arsenal.
No, you didn't, bro.
I swear to God.
Those are telling lies. Like I
went. Alright, cool.
You're
Listen,
older.
when I was what time? When I was like 10,
yeah.
I went on trial to Arsenal with Morgan Ferrier
Okay.
Oh yeah.
in that whole thing.
Yeah, group. Yeah.
I played against, can't remember who I played against, but listen to this, yeah. We played a game, I think we won like 5-1. I scored like 3 because I was playing left wing them times, yeah.
This guy's been he lied about his position from a kid. And we'll get into this. We'll get into this, but he's been lied about his position from a child. Do you know what I mean? Sums him up.
Left wing.
So, bro, that's all I ever played. Growing up, that's all I ever played. Left wing, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then when I scored like 3, whatever, left, I thought, yeah, cool, I'm nice. Went into the little meeting, you know, afterwards, after the child thing. The guy was like, look, any club would sign you, but not Arsenal. And I was like, rah, like I've just scored a hattie. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm like 10. Like, he's like, nah, you're too lazy. Like, you only play when the ball is in your area. I'm like, bro, we're kids. Like, what are you talking about?
You did not.
10,
You did not think that at 10, but I get what you're saying. Now you look back at it.
You didn't think what?
You did not think. We're 10 years old. When you were 10, you thought in your head, I'm 10 years old.
No, you probably thought that.
No, I was thinking, bro, what are you talking about? I've never heard anyone say that. Because remember, you're coming from Sunday League. I'm not coming from another academy where you had coach. Yeah. I'm coming from Sunday League where man are standing on the sideline shouting at you and parents are fighting and that.
Yeah.
And I'm coming here, you're telling me that I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
After I scored a hattie. You think anyone can tell you at Sunday League that?
I don't think anyone at 10 is going to tell you it. That's a mad thing to say at 10 years old, but that's football.
No, that is Arsenal.
Yeah, well.
Especially back then.
And I supported Arsenal, so I was rattled.
Yeah.
I was like spun. I was like, I remember, so I went yard, and then I was like, football's a myth. Because remember, that was the first time I kind of took football seriously.
Yeah.
And then I went there, they were like, nah, whatever. So I come out of there, and then I went to Fulham for a bit, and was doing... So they were training at Motspur Park, I think it is, but it was a bop.
Yeah.
So that for me, from East, that was like 2.5 hour trip in traffic because you're going after school them times, isn't it? And my dad got to the point because I was on trial there for time, and then my dad was like, it got to the point where like, oh, you're gonna sign him or not? They were like, oh, we don't know what his best position is. Either take it in, either up top or left wing. Yeah.
What the hell was going on?
I'm telling you, bro. So it's either up top or left wing. And then they were like, we don't know. So my dad was like, oh, like, it's a myth.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped. Then went back to Sunday League. Obviously, then the Borough and the Essex thing started. Yeah. And then, bro, we played our first game. I scored 2. Yeah. And then a couple of scouts came. One was Fulham. One was QPR. One was Chelsea. And one was Tottenham. Fulham, I was like, nah, myth, because I've been there before and it was long. Then I went to QPR. Trained. I was all right. Like I wasn't like sick. I was just calm. And they gave me, so after my trial, they gave me like a report sheet.
After a trial?
Yeah, and they like grade your stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't remember what it's, but like attacking, like A to F, basically. Yeah. And mine were all like B's, yeah? So I was like, "Ah, calm, I must be
Calm,
blessed." They were like, "Yeah, but we got someone just like you," and I was like, "Right, that was cool." And it was that Raheem Sterling at the time. Obviously, he's our age, isn't it? Or he's a year above.
Yeah, you know,
whatever. But he was training with the first team, so he wasn't even with us.
Yeah.
So I was just training with I can't even remember who the coach was them times, but it was so long ago.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, we got someone just like you.
Sterling, imagine that. Imagine that.
Yeah. So obviously he went on.
So they were rating Raheem Sterling B's all across the board.
No, he must have been like A's, like.
Yeah.
But I think he meant because we were like both wingers and
Similar
young and
stature.
what.
Yeah.
So they were just like, nah, it's a myth. And then I arranged to go to Chelsea and play in. No, I arranged to go to Tottenham and then play in Sunday League. I fractured my shin.
Ooh.
The day before I was meant to go to Tottenham.
Yeah.
So then I phoned up Chris Ramsey, who was the Tottenham coach at the time. I was like, "Oh, look, this has happened. I can't come in." He was blessed, bro. He was just like, "All right, cool. When you're fit, phone me. Come back." And then it was just like a silly hairline fracture thing. Like, it wasn't that deep. I was back pretty soon. And then what happened? Then I shouted him. And I think like a month after that, they had one of those open trial days.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And obviously my cousin played for them at the time, Darren.
Yeah.
So, and Darren was cold. Like, he was playing for England and that. So, so we're what, under 14s or
So Victory Shield times.
Yeah. So
you signed late. So you did the
late. That's what I mean.
You can see from the age that you were at Fulham. That's a long process. And county football's what, 12,
County
13s?
starts at
year 6.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
and then I shouted him. He said, "Yeah, come through to the open trial." Went to the open trial thing. It was that their new training ground now was called Middleton House before. It was just like an open field. You might have played there when you was younger.
Yeah, I have.
Went there, bro. You know them days where everything just goes right for you.
Yep.
I was playing left wing, and I was just doing my thing.
You keep playing you left wing,
bro. You listen.
Carry on though.
You know, one of them days I was doing my thing.
Yeah, everything just landed.
Everything 1-2 dribbling. Da. He took me off after like 15 minutes.
After 15?
15. Because them times we did the quarters.
Yeah, I remember the quarters thing.
So he came off. He's like, "Oh, sub me out, put some next guys in." And then he was like, "Oh, you don't have to play no more. It's blessed." So I was like, "All right, cool." Then he was like, afterwards, he spoke to me and said, "Yeah, like, we want to take you in on trial properly," and invited me for the 6-week trial thing.
Right.
And then when I went for the 6-week trial, it was weird, bro, because I didn't play a game on trial.
Didn't you?
Bro, I didn't play a game, bro. I trained for 2 weeks, doing my thing though, but the manager was Bradley Allen.
Okay.
And I feel like he didn't rate me because he would never play. He never like asked me to play or nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
But Chris, who was 2 years above manager, used to always shout me to like come and train with them or play with them and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, bro, I'll never forget this. Yeah, we played an in-house game. It was 14s versus 15s.
Yeah.
And I scored a chip from the edge of the box. You know that Eric Cantona's thing?
Yeah.
I scored a chip from the edge of the box. And that day they signed me.
So after that day?
That day they signed me, yeah. It was probably like 3 weeks into the trial. The guy came, who was the manager? It was John McDermott, I think was the academy director.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to sign you." So I was like, "Cool." And then they'll like give you like a 1 year or something. And then when Chris came down and gave me the contract, it was like the whole thing. It was until scholarship time, 16.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
So you signed under 14s?
So I signed under 14s, and then they gave me the contract until the scholarship period.
Till 16s?
Till 16s, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I just did my thing from there.
Okay.
So you made 16s. You
Yeah.
get your scholar.
Yeah. But I was playing like, because I played against you.
Probably.
So I was playing
About
youth team at like 15.
How was it?
They picked me up from school and I went to play with like some tournament with John Bostock and that. I got like young player of the tournament and some shit. So I'd always been playing up, but I don't know, bro. But.
So, okay, so we get to scholars.
Yeah, got scholar.
Did you get Scholar Pro? Or
No. No, I didn't. Tottenham, bro, you know, people think Tottenham are this, like, Tottenham ain't like Arsenal and Chelsea and that. Tottenham are run by Daniel Levy, bro. They're tight.
Oh no, we knew this though.
Yeah.
And I knew Tottenham. Like whenever people said they're coming through Tottenham, I used to go, oh.
Bro,
Because it wasn't
tight, bro.
the academy you wanted to be at.
Nah.
If you
Tottenham always had standouts.
No,
So
we
like,
were cold.
they're players,
We were
but
cold.
I never, and don't no disrespect, but I never looked at them as one of the top academies.
Yeah.
Because we didn't play no one. Like, we played Palace, like, since I was there, we played Palace, like, once.
Yeah.
When Jerome come on and I nutmegged them. Throw that out there. But anyway, we played Palace, like, once. We played Arsenal probably once, twice.
Yeah.
Chelsea twice, but that was when we got to, like, reserve level.
Yeah.
But at that 15, 16s, we didn't play no one like that. I don't know why.
Because I had only ever gone to Tottenham's training ground, the new one once, the brand new one once in my life.
That's what I mean, bro.
And the old one, I went to like 3 times, and I was at Palace from my whole life.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know
I
why.
went to the old one a few times. We played in like 12s, 13s for Tottenham. But remember, Tottenham used to have ringers, so like Lasty,
Lasty and that. Lasty's a Lasty, yeah.
and all them, man.
Yeah.
And Olu and
Olu is fake.
yeah.
Olu's been the same size since he was like 15. Do you remember Kudos?
Yeah.
Kudos.
I remember, but they always had like standouts. So it'd be like Harry Kane,
Yeah, Pete.
Tom Carroll.
But Harry Kane used to play midfield, bro.
Yeah,
It makes sense though when you
He
see
used
his
to,
range of
yeah.
pass.
So he used to play midfield because he wasn't like he was always technically cold, but he was a bit like slow and like weak and stuff. And then like people like Kudos would play up front.
Yeah.
But H has always been sick, bro.
Then you had Luke Amos.
Luke Amos,
Yeah, 'cause
cold.
he
He
was
was a
my
couple
age,
years.
He's my age,
Yeah. How old are you?
27. No.
Shit, you're young.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Luke Amos.
Josh Onema. My age, yeah.
Josh Onema was the truth, bro.
You had another I can't remember what his name was.
Nathan Ottawa.
He was good. Let me not say he was good. He was great. At the time. You know what I'm saying? He was good.
Davis,
But,
he was ridiculous.
it was.
Shayon.
He was good as well.
Shayon was cold.
But White, White. He was whitish, but he could be Turkish. Like you get what I mean?
Ruben.
Not
Ramirez.
Ramirez, no.
No. Ruben was cold.
Ruben was
Yeah,
cold.
Ruben was sick.
You man had a lot of stand-up play. I don't know why your academy was deemed as so.
Because we didn't play no one.
Yeah.
And, bro, Chris Ramsey is one of the sickest coaches. But he was on a thing of he'd rather develop you as a player than win.
Yeah.
So we were playing some games, yeah, and he'll be like to me, play left foot only.
I remember playing Tottenham, yeah, and I used to think to myself, these guys are crap.
Yeah.
All the time, because we used to always beat them like 5-6-0, and I used to think to myself, why are they all doing this? Or the one time we were playing, the game was like Luke Amos was the only one playing.
Yes, bro. They'll be so when I was playing left wing, they used to be like, you can't come back past the halfway line because we want to teach the fullbacks how to defend 2v1.
Honestly, it felt like there was one person playing, and everyone. I was like, we're playing against one person here. Like, they're not going to win this game no matter what we do.
Yeah, we
I
used
feel
to
like there's always the love, like Harry Winks and that. I remember him like from young and he's
it was cold. But we used to take players off. Like we'll be playing a game and Chris Ryan would be like, alright, you two come off, let them play with 9 man.
It was just a weirdly run club, but you have got sensational players coming out with there.
Yeah, we were cold, bro. Like we were cold, but
Nah, I remember. So let's skip a few years. I remember Next Gen and I watched you lot. Was it versus Sporting? Was it? Or was it Barca? You lot played
Barca at White Hart Lane,
and you lot got absolutely smoked.
we lost 2-0.
No, who did you lose to? And you lost 4-0 to. It was Sporting Lisbon. Was it Sporting Lisbon? You lot lost to in the Next Gen.
Oh wait, at home at Leighton Orient Stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they were like the best team I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I didn't play that game.
But I think they were still doing their development.
No, but it looked like it because that was a schooling in football, bro. I said, what the hell is going on?
Bro, yeah, we've had some, but they're on that though. Like they'll rather play like young players and just let them play.
Yeah.
So what was the period? So 18s comes. So really, did you sign a pro there?
Mm-hmm.
So what was that?
I signed 1 pro and then another. So yeah, 2 years I did.
So what was that process like? So leading into your professional kind of stage. So you go through your scholar years. You're playing up, doing those things, reserves those times, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was playing up with Tim, Les, and Chris.
Okay.
In the reserves. Their team was a joke though, bro.
Like
Their team was like the best reserve team I've seen.
Yeah, well, Andrew Stanton.
Andros,
Yeah.
Dean Parrott, John Bostock, Jake Livermore.
Yeah.
They had that little Messi, Christian Ceballos.
Yeah.
Alex Pritchard, Ryan Fredericks, Nathan Byrne.
Yeah.
Tottenham have done themselves a
Massimo
disservice.
Luongo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tottenham have done themselves a disservice.
Bro, they were fake, bro. Cameron Lancaster. Bro, they were peak.
All these players have gone on to have good careers.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Very,
All of
very
them.
good careers.
All of them.
Mhm.
All of them went to play at a sick level.
Yeah.
So yeah, I came through that, played at that, and then it was kind of weird because halfway through my reserves, they switched it to that whole development 23s and
Yeah.
stuff. And then obviously we were still young, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was no 21s no more. It was 18s to 23s. That's right.
Yeah.
innit? Yeah. So then we played that, and it was good, bro. It was good, but it's difficult because at Tottenham we had so many different first team managers, bro. So
Yeah,
I would be
true,
bro. I train first team all the time,
Yeah.
but then the manager would change, and it's like, all right, cool, go back down to development and wait till you get that. You know, when you're in training,
Like,
you're
cool,
training
yeah.
up there today. Yeah. Wait till that, and then just gotta hope, bro.
You were there under Tim Sherwood, right?
Yeah. So I was there. I went Europa League with them lot.
Oh, okay.
Benfica away.
Because that would have been the most opportunity you probably got with young players. He looked like he wanted to develop and bring through all the young players. How was he as a manager?
He was all right. He was more of like a man manager than a coach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like he understood football, but it was more Chris and Les who would take the sessions. Because I think Tim Sherwood didn't have his badges when he became manager. That's why he had to have Chris as the assistant, because Chris had all the stuff.
Right. So like that guy that's out in France. Right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
similar to him.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
Okay.
But Tim, I guess is kind of like one of them old school managers, because like he came from reserve times, so he was treating them lot like adults from the jump. You know what I mean? Like no shin pads and all that shit. Whereas when we went to development, we went back to having to wear long socks and shin pads and yeah. But yeah, they gave us a lot of opportunity. But even AVB, bro.
Oh yeah,
AVB
I forgot about that guy.
was cold.
So,
Cold, bro. You come out to the session, and he didn't use cones. Yeah, he used to use measuring tape. It wasn't actually measuring tape, but it was basically measuring tape. So he'd like mark it out like centimeter by centimeter, like an hour before the session, and have the whole session set out across like 3 pictures. So you go boom, 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 go.
Some of you had the luxury of 3 pictures.
Bro,
We had 3 pictures in our training
bro,
ground.
Tottenham training ground's fake though, bro.
Yeah, I know,
Each age group has like 5 pictures.
oh man.
So you
5?
train here, then you go here, then you go here, then start again here.
So, Tottenham, you don't break through. Where do you go after that?
I went Carlisle.
Jesus
me.
Christ.
And that was an interesting decision because I went Leicester before, yeah?
Fucking fire.
I went Leicester before. Bro, oh my God, bro. Listen, yeah. I had an offer from Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
I probably still got it on my phone now, yeah? To go over there after I finished Tottenham. And I was like, nah, I'm not really on it.
I've been there, man.
That's a joke thing, though. And that vexed me.
man.
No, we all been there, man.
Yeah,
I left Arsenal. I had Lens. I had Marseille.
Yeah, so you always turn down the European movies.
Yeah, and I think I had Monaco as well. Because my uncle worked out there, Uncle Simon. And he switched them all out. And I was like, nah.
And do you know
I signed for Berry.
Hey! Barry, you know.
Hey, listen.
Hey! Oh, hi.
That's
That's
a
a
team that
Barry,
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Football's crazy, bro. When you're young, England's all you know, bro. Like, leaving England is like, that was a myth. All your friends that hair.
That's the problem, though.
Did
My
you
man
regret
was-
that?
Do I regret it?
Did you regret it at the time? When you
No,
saw, as soon as you
when-
signed for Barry, you thought, I'm blessed.
Yeah, like it was hard. They gave me my own apartment. Like,
See what I mean?
Like,
See what from your brain?
like they gave me an apartment. Like, this is my first day. I remember the goalkeeper coach I kind of knew because I went on a camp with him. Like who I was with, like Tom Saws.
Yeah, you were
like,
some of the guys I was with.
like Les guy, Toppy. So I was like, these are good people.
Marseille, bro.
You realize as you get older, what the fuck am I doing?
You don't know, though, bro.
You don't know, bro.
I had an opportunity to go on loan to Hibs when I was at Tottenham. And I turned it
Yeah.
down to go to Cambridge.
Yeah, hear it.
And the day before I went to Cambridge, I got injured playing some friendly against Rosenborg. Beat them 5-0 and they fucked up my quad.
Yeah.
But even that shows, bro. Hibs were massive, bro. They were like third in the SPL at the time.
Yeah,
and I was
Hibs
like,
are a huge club,
like,
bro.
nah.
Fuck that.
And you went
Scotland.
and you were choosing Cambridge.
I chose
instead.
Cambridge.
And Cambridge were League
But
2.
Tottenham also wanted me to go Cambridge. My agent wanted me to go Hibs.
Yeah.
I was like, not really on it. But Tottenham wanted me to go Cambridge so they could keep an eye on me.
But they could keep an eye on you in the SPL as well. This is what I'm saying. Clubs imagine.
Bro, you know, they're lazy.
Yeah.
At them times, I think it's changed a bit more now. But them times, it was like the loan officer was going to drive and watch a game once a month or something.
Yeah.
And
you
they-
that's what
really
it's
wanna
like.
watch it.
Like, I feel like we had the same story because I remember when I left Coventry, I think I could have went to like St Mirren, I think like Ross County, and he's the one that plays in the red and yellow.
Motherwell.
No, you're thinking
Oh,
of
they've gone
Partick
down.
Thistle.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
that
they
Partick
gone
Thistle?
down.
Well,
it's quite
yeah,
different.
they all in the Scottish Prem, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Bro.
Yeah,
So, far, blood. So for Swindon, and blood.
Swindon's a good club though. Was Tim
Swindon's a
there?
good club.
Was
Huh?
Tim owning? Was Tim?
No. This was David Flitcroft and Ben Futcher.
What's killing me though is the fact that you said you said that St Mirren or them clubs are far when you signed for Berry.
Yeah, I don't
You were already far away, bro. You
And
should
what
just
league
carry on
what
down.
league were Bury at?
Very League too. Fighting. I remember the chairman said, it's fine, the club's gone. He was like, remember the final meeting, we just stayed up, yeah. I think I might have told you the story. We just stayed up, and the chairman was like, we need to be in the champ minimum in 5 years. I looked around the room. We're doing the cowboy thing, innit?
That man are mad,
you
though.
took- I was like,
Football
I said
club,
champion fight. I said we just stayed up, like just about. Like what do you mean?
bro. No, but he tried to invest though.
Huh?
He did try and invest.
Brother,
That's how they
when
got-
I saw the
that's how they got
signings,
bankrupt.
That's what
innit?
that's what they are now.
yeah. When I saw the signings of like Jermaine Beckford and Jermaine Pennant, I said, where did they get this money from?
That's what he said. He wanted to be in the champ in 5 years. He tried for a year, realized.
I rate
oh,
that,
no.
though.
Nah, he was a cowboy, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think his money was real money. What he
Wait, didn't you man stop getting paid? Or was that?
Oh,
after
I
you?
left way before them, bro.
Okay.
I saw the shit learning when they tried to say, "Oh, you having no summer?" They're like, oh, "Okay, we see a future for you. We're gonna give you like obviously the." Give you like £300 more in it. So they were like, we're gonna send you to Finland. I was like, huh? So they said, oh yeah, like their season's still going. We're sending like Finland Division 2 or something. I said, yeah, get me out of
It
there.
would have been done because I went Finland. Finland was cold when I went.
Yeah,
Well,
they said,
yeah,
I said,
no.
get me out of here, bro. And then that's when I went on trial at Cov, and then signed for Cov.
You did your thing there though,
Yeah, I did my thing for a bit.
Speaking of your, so you went Carlisle.
bro. That was sick. But going back to that, I went Leicester first,
Yeah.
Mm.
and bro, it's crazy, bro. So I went Leicester.
That's the what League One these times.
Nah,
Champ.
Prem.
Huh?
When was Nigel Pearson manager of Leicester?
Nah, it
Oh
wasn't.
yeah, it was.
It was Prem, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
they-
first time.
the
they were in
first
Prem.
time.
Oh my god, this is a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember, I'm fresh. I was like 21, 22.
Yeah.
I went Leicester first on trial, yeah?
Yeah.
And the manager was Nigel Pearson. And that was when all that mad thing happened.
Yeah, with his son and that.
So just before that,
Little boy.
yeah, he was obviously there. But is that your boy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, he was playing.
We're gonna say about James, man. James one of the good guys. The madness he got into, I might have to get him on. I want to explain that.
But yeah, he was they say that he was there because of obviously his pups was there.
Yeah.
Because he was playing down effectively.
Yeah, he
Was
was.
he one of them ages though? Is
He
in the
was
age
like-
range where you can play down.
He was like.
He was
23.
like 23 playing 23s, which
Yeah.
which didn't happen, innit?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
he wouldn't go up there, but everyone else was like 20, 21, even some 19, and then he was just like on
yeah.
a path. And then anyway, long story short, the manager was a guy called Steve Beagle Hove or some shit, weirdo, some little short bald headed guy. And then he was like, bro, I'll never forget this. He said, I want you to sign on the 15th of July. Yeah. Because it was one of them end of season trials. So I went there in like May.
Yeah.
And it was like, cool, I want to sign you, but I'll sign you July 15th.
Yeah.
It's like, phone me leading up to that, come down, do da-da. Anyway, that didn't fill me with the most confidence, yeah. And I was like, let me just see what else is out there. So then Hugo, rest in peace, my
Yeah.
old Tottenham coach, he phoned me and was like, Carlisle managers on you, like it's phoning you bad.
He was a manager at Carlisle.
Keith Kell,
Oh, Mr. Drip.
My goodness.
bro.
You trusted the man that wears Yeezys on the sideline?
Keith Kell, yeah. Keith Kell, yeah.
He won't wear Yeezys then.
Yeah?
Nah, he was.
He was.
Them times, bro, Yeezy was just about coming out.
Yeah,
Bro, he was one of the first brothers to rock
Yeah,
Yeezys.
he
bro.
rocking
He had
Yeezys.
Yeezys before
Yeah,
I
I
had
know.
Yeezys.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Rocking the boot on all them things on the side. Bro.
I went down there. First of all, it was a long drive, but obviously you're young in it, and they're gassing you saying, "Oh, you're gonna play." Da, 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 da. For me, I was just like, "Well, I haven't signed anywhere else, so I might as well go see it." Went down, went there. He was like, "Oh yeah, we want to sign you. Da 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 da. Here's the offer." I was like, "All right, it's okay." Then he was like, "We'll give you an."
Do you mind saying how much was on the paper?
It was like $750 or something.
Yeah, but they
And
take the fucking piss.
And I was like,
What league are they? Time?
League 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But remember, for that league, that was blessed. And
Yeah.
at 21,
Yeah, but then you go in the change room, you find out some player that's
Nah.
some bullshit.
bro, there was older man on less than me.
Oh, fucking hell.
So anyway, but my bonuses were crazy though. I was getting like $3 a win and that.
Yeah.
At League 2, which was
Yeah,
mad.
yeah,
So he was
cool.
like, your contract's more incentive based.
And this is in 2000 and what?
15, 16.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were paying for my apartment, which
Yeah.
was sick.
Yeah.
And I got like relo and that, which was calm. But yeah, ended up he wrote me into that boy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, here's the offer." Da, da, da. And then he was like, "Do you want to sign it?" But he asked me on the spot, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I looked at the agent, and the agent was just looking at me. And I was like, I was looking at the agent like, not look. I'm looking at you like, yo, and he's looking at me like, well, like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, let me make a phone call, and I'll come back. Then we went out, spoke. I said, I want to go back to London. I'll talk about it. But then I ended up signing, bro. But it was cold. For me, it was good, bro. I played a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you were playing.
Yeah.
I like the way he missed the transition of where you turned into a right back, where you tell him, well, you're a left winger right now.
Yeah. What? Yeah. When?
Bro,
did
I
the
was
position change?
coerced into that, bro. Do you know what happened? Yeah, it started from Tottenham. So Tottenham, I signed as a left winger. Only ever if the 11 shirt went on my peg, it was a myth. Yeah. Then I went to an 8, and I stayed at 8 for time, but that was because we were playing a diamond.
Okay.
So I played left side of the diamond.
Yeah.
And then as I'd always play 8 all the time, and then as I started to play up, the only place I could get into the team was at left back, where I'm right-footed. But obviously at Tottenham, it don't really matter.
Yeah.
Like I played full 6 one time, which was like,
What position's that?
bro, I swear to God,
I swear to
What
God.
position is
I
that on the football
swear
pitch?
to God,
Alex-
I've never heard of that. in my
Alex Inglefoot, yeah,
fucking life.
one of the coldest coaches.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Alex Inglefoot.
What country is he from?
English. But he's
sick.
bro. But when I say English, he's one of them man that studied Barca. Yeah,
Go to hell.
Barca. Like he was showing me Coutinho when he was at Inter.
No, Alex. What is a full 6? You need to. I've been playing for my whole
So,
life.
yeah,
This is the
listen.
first time I've heard of full 6.
Full 6. I swear to God, bro. Yeah, full 6 is where you play centre back. Bear in mind, I've gone from left wing. Yeah, play centre back. Yeah,
You play centre back as a full 6. Okay.
but when you have the ball, you play midfield as a 6, and then you stay there.
I'm trying to imagine it on a picture.
So you play in a back 4.
Yeah.
But because we were possession based, so we were rarely defending. Yeah? So he was like, "Look, I think it was against Peterborough or something." He said, "Look, I'm going to create this position for you," because I'd always played midfield, and I think he kind of knew that if he's trying to tell me to go in defence, it's a mad thing. So he was like, "I swear to God, bro,
Oh.
full 6."
God.
Full 6. So you're telling me out of possession you're a centre back. In
Yeah,
possession
but we
you're
were never
holding mid.
really out of possession. But let's say we was, I would technically meant to be a centre back.
So what is the formation?
The formation is still 4-3-3, false 9, yeah?
So who's your actual 4? Who's your 6?
We'd never had one. It was me.
He's playing half a position, basically.
You get what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I see
spinning,
it.
It's spinning me because
So the thing
who else
was,
is playing in this?
no one. So we'll play out from the back, and my job was to step in. So like,
So
I'll
who-
dribble in with the ball.
But you were part of the back four.
Yeah,
Technically,
he was. He
But
was
who's
one.
in the midfield three?
They would had the three midfielders ready.
yeah, it's other man.
Yeah.
They're just attacking, basically.
Yeah,
And you're the holding mid.
yeah.
This is why Tottenham ain't never won nothing. Honestly, this is why Tottenham ain't won nothing. Because they got coaches that are creating positions, full six.
Yeah.
I like it though. It
It
sounds
was
like a crazy
cold.
role.
I enjoyed it.
Tottenham basically play that now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
do.
City started doing it with
Yeah.
the whole Kyle Walker stepping in. Obviously, it's from fullback.
Yeah.
But Rico Lewis was doing it.
Yeah.
Stones did it for a bit
Stones does
back
it
in the
well as
last
well.
season.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's a full six.
I would. They're
Kind
not
of.
really centre backs, bro. If you look at like Kanji and all them man are high up. Like they're standing by Kovacic. And
No,
that.
I understand that because they dominate.
That's what we was doing though.
Oh, okay.
We would lose,
You know,
but we
you
would
know how the
dominate.
team they just played against.
No.
No, that was against Peterborough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
You did it against one of the good teams. You're dead.
We didn't do it against any of the good teams.
Yeah.
So you transition to the full six.
So then, yeah, so I transitioned to full six.
Yeah.
But when I was playing out, I was like playing left back and I played left side of the diamond. But if everyone was fit for the year above, I would have to play left back or wing maybe, but it was highly unlikely.
Yeah.
And then because we used to play Saturdays and Sundays, isn't it? So our age would play on a Sunday. The
Yeah,
year
above
above would play on a
Saturday.
Saturday. So I used to play like left back for on a Saturday and then go play midfield on a Sunday. And then that died out, yeah?
Yeah.
So cool. Now I'm back to midfield doing my thing. Then we get to pro times and they start doing the whole wing back thing. And that's when they
Start transitioning.
start transitioning to wing back because now there's no wingers and midfielders are now like the Harry Winkses and that. They're like super technicians.
Yeah,
like,
they're like
in their
stuck.
eyes, super
Yeah.
technicians. Yeah.
Tom Carroll's.
The Tom Carrolls and
Yeah,
that. You
yeah.
get what I
Ryan
mean?
Mason, fucking
So I
hell,
think
good
they
players.
was more shifting players who I think back then it was more about which players could play elsewhere
Yeah.
Right.
rather
Yeah.
than
Basically, who can run and
yeah, basically, literally.
Yeah.
Because if all
got
three of
legs.
us are on the same team, but Jacob can't play anywhere else,
yeah.
they would rather shift us to about
Yeah.
than not play Jacob.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
no,
for
that
his
happens.
development.
Yeah, and that happens a lot. And
Yeah.
if they like someone more, they're not going to move him out that position, but they're going to say, "Oh yeah, you can still play, just not where you want to."
Yeah, exactly. Which
You're
I
not gonna
think
say no.
was the case for me, and I was never the type that would be like, "Nah, like I'm not doing it."
Yeah.
Because obviously, them times we love football, innit? So we're just gonna play.
Yeah.
But I used to be like vexed inside, and then yeah, bro. Then I went to Carlisle, and they played wing backs. So I either played right or left wing back for them, but they were playing. We used to play 3-6-1, so wing backs were like up.
Sorry. He spun me enough. He spun me enough. 3-6-1.
You know that formation. That formation's bait now.
Buddy, you had
3
4 man in that
the
middle
box.
zone.
You ain't heard about the box, the
You had
midfield.
four-
I
Yeah,
know about the
box.
boxing midfield, but the way you're saying these things is crazy. 3.
That's what it is,
6-1.
though.
That's more of a 5-4-1.
Yeah,
No, it's
bro.
not.
It's not a 3-6-1.
It is a 3
So you
6
had you had left and right midfielders, not wing backs.
Yes. But they're
Fuck
wing. But
me.
your job is to do the wing back thing.
Yeah.
But when you got the ball, you're like
Yeah.
up.
3-6-1.
And we had the boxing midfield,
Yeah.
so 2 6s and then 2
Yeah.
10/8s,
Yeah.
and then a target man up top.
Hallam up top.
Nah, these times it was Jabba Abire.
Okay.
Hallam came in the second part.
Yeah.
But bro, we were cold. We used to bop teams for fun, bro.
I can imagine 3-6-1.
Yeah,
You're dominating everything in midfield.
bro. Keith Curl, when he was blessed, he would fine the goalkeeper £100 if he kicked it long from a goal kick. So bro, we were cold, bro. Like we used to do our thing, and then we played St Albans one time in the FA Cup, and the pitch was shit. So he said we're gonna go long ball for this game. We won 5-0, and that's where everything changed.
So
And then he just started playing.
Yeah.
Long ball thing.
Yeah, he went into long ball.
yeah. So Carlisle, you had some experiences. 'Cause I remember we won a game on TV, and I remember we were driving back one time, and I see on the coach, and you played at Anfield. So you've always been a confident youth, and you decided to have the bollocks to put in a stank at Anfield on your pen.
Yeah, bro.
Did you not win that game?
No, we drew 1-1, lost on pens.
Pens. Yeah. How was that playing at Anfield?
Anfield was peak, bro. You know when they sing that "You'll Never Walk Alone"? Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like they were singing for me, bro. Bro, I can't explain it. Like they're singing that with so much passion. Yeah, we're standing in the tunnel waiting to go out. I'm just hearing that song loud, bro. Like, you can't hear anything else. Obviously, I played like White Hart Lane and that, but it was different.
Yeah.
Like, the noise was 24/7, bro.
Did anyone play, like, any big names play that game?
Yeah, we played. Origi played. I think Firmino played, but Firmino went off early doors. I think he was just like, nah, it's not on it. Coutinho played. Milner, Lallana.
Could you feel the level difference, or just like, oh, right, I'm kind of comfy?
Bro, I'll be honest, I thought I was comfy. But I swear, like,
What position did you play that game? On the
wing back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So who was your direct opposition?
I think it was Alberto Moreno.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
He was up and down.
He was shit though. I didn't think it was that good.
No.
But you know who was cold? Who I
I
used
had
to...
to tell the Europa League with it, yeah.
that day.
Nah, that day. But you know who I used to think was shit, but when I linked them, they were cold?
Yeah.
Lovren.
Swear.
Oh, but I never thought Dejan Lovren was shit though. You can't
Nah,
play
but
that
you used to
Liverpool
see
team
him
for
in the
that long.
Prem doing a mad... He always fall over or do
Yeah,
something
he's always
crazy.
doing a mad thing. Him and
Yeah.
Skirtle won Bants at
They
times.
were on bants, but they would also.
Yeah.
Bro,
That man's technique.
not even that, bro. Them man are so... Like, when you watch them in the Prem, you think, oh, my man's slow.
Yeah.
These man ain't slow, bro.
No.
Like, them times I was quick. And I was like running in behind and my man was just catching me.
Yeah.
And just shielding it out and that. But yeah, no, the pen was... That's my side though. And growing up, if I ever went the other side, I missed.
Oh, is it?
And because I was kind of not shook, but I was thinking, yo, my parents are watching this. Like, everyone's there, innit? My boys are in the stand. I was thinking, if I swap now... Because, bro, have you seen the pen? You know the keeper's on that side.
Is it?
So he's on the side I go, yeah? I'm thinking, if I swap sides and he saves this, I'm going to be rattled. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go my side, but I'm going to hit it a little harder.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, bro, just went in.
I feel it. So you and Keith Curl fall out.
Yeah, pussy out, bro. Don't rate my man.
What was it over?
Bro, bare stuff, bro. He told me, you can keep this, I don't give a damn. He told me, yeah, if I don't cut my dreads, I ain't playing.
Huh? He tried to denigger you.
Bro, he's light skinned.
Man, he said he tried to denigger you, you know. So he actually said,
Bro,
you have to
told me
cut
if I
your
don't
dreads.
cut off my dreads, yeah, I'm not
But
playing.
he's not a white man though.
Exactly. But he is. Because he's from Manny. And he's on that.
Yeah. But that's confusing though. What does your hair have to do with your performance?
Bro, remember, we were from the era of like how you carry yourself has a big impact on how managers see you. Nowadays, it's a bit more leeway.
Yeah.
But your hairstyle, if you come in with a flamboyant hairstyle or a mad whip, they're on you.
Yeah, oh no, I know that for
Yeah,
sure. That used to
but-
be the one when I used to drive my car into Palace, and it was like, oh, flashy.
All right, then.
Or if you come in with a certain hairstyle, why you got that on your head?
Exactly.
But it still didn't ever make sense. Those stereotypes were
It's
like,
shit, bro. It's nonsense.
how did your hair determine
How did people in football get away with that for so long?
what?
If your hairstyle makes you this type of person.
They still get away with this sort of stuff today,
Yeah.
bro. They just switch
Bro.
it to something else.
I used to pop my whip way back, bro.
Swear.
Like way back and walk in.
Mm-hmm.
It's fast. People don't talk about this enough. Like, they're judging someone off a car blood.
Bro, that's what they do though.
That's what I'm saying, but that's like this with football, because like, I can't lie to you. I've always wanted a little blonde thing at one time. Do you know what I mean? You know when the blonde thing was in? I wanted to do the blonde thing, but they were like, everyone kept going to me, no, because they're going to judge me, fam. I said, bruv, what? It's
It's hair.
dye. It's hair
But
dye.
it's facts. They'll do that.
Yeah.
But I was the brother that would do it and get in trouble.
Yeah, but like, these, it's actually racism, bro.
Well, it isn't
Bro, it
anything
is.
else.
Yeah.
Bro, it is facts. I remember when
Well, people just act like this ain't a thing, and it's just brushed over in the game, and it's a disgrace.
Bro, it's facts though.
Hairstyle.
When we got our pros at Tottenham, me and Shaq went and got C classes. You know, the first sort of new shape.
New shape. Yeah.
We went and got them. Bro, we had to part them quay, bro. Mama on us.
I know what you mean. Parking it all the way down the road.
All the way and walking in.
Walking in.
Or getting another man's whip and coming in.
Yeah. And then people asking, oh, what? You don't drive? Nah.
Then they see it on Instagram and the coaches are bantering about it. That's how it was back then.
Yeah, it's so.
Shit's fucked, bro.
But you know what my confusion was with those sort of things? It was always like, you paid me this money, right? This actually isn't hurting my bank account, this car, at all. Yeah.
It's free bills, bro.
This is exactly what I was saying. The whip costs £300 a month. and you're paying me a lot more than that.
They actually wanted you to drive a 4KN.
They
That's what
wanted us to
wanted
have the polo on the PFA thing, the £115
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
month.
But bro, what's wrong with me driving a nice car? Can I not just drive? I want to drive here in comfort.
That's what I mean, bro. But I feel like we had to go through all of that so the young man can do their Cole Palmer things and that now.
Yeah, I got told when I was like 16. Someone said, "Oh, we'll know who's gonna be serious from the wash bag they determined to buy, and we'll bring it in on the first day."
Oh my
I said,
God,
what?
bro. The wash bag
Bag.
thing.
Ridiculous.
I said, brother, I'm buying my Gucci thing. It's gonna last me 8 to 10 years.
My
I
Gucci
buy
chain still
that-
lasts to this day.
Exactly. I buy the other thing. I'm gonna be buying a wash bag every single week. Let me just buy what I want to buy. You pay me the money, bro.
And you know what? It don't matter because they still treat you however they want to treat you.
Exactly.
Because that's why I left with a Gucci wash bag. Because I was coming in with my Pierre Cardin from TK Maxx, and I was like, you know what? You've actually still let me go, and that's why I left with a little something, something. You know what I mean? Because what does it really mean?
It's bullshit.
It's actual nonsense, bro.
Yeah, it don't mean much.
Bro, every time you play shit, the first thing they say, oh, because you got that shit
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton wash bag. Bro,
Yeah.
that's got nothing to do with why I'm passing the ball off the pitch, bro. It's got nothing to do with it, bro. And like, but anyway, he told me to trim my hair, but I'm not playing.
Did you trim?
No, I didn't play.
Respect it.
Like your
I
hair
didn't
is gonna
play.
determine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play. So that was over like the Christmas period. Yeah, I didn't play, bro.
Again.
No, I played, but I trimmed my hair.
Oh, so you eventually had to cut off your dreads.
No, I didn't. It was like months afterwards. But that could be linked into why I played. But I think I played before in like one of them cup games or something.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got a little run. But then I cut it anyway because I was in Carlisle. So
Yeah.
maintenance was mad.
So, where was you living in Carlisle? In Carlisle or Newcastle?
I was living in Newcastle. I was living in Carlisle, but I was staying in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Because my boy was playing for Newcastle. DeAndre.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
So, obviously, you leave Carlisle. Where do you go after that?
So, I actually left Carlisle. So I signed a 1 year I signed a 1 year with a 1 year option, but it was like a mutual option. Where you kind of, you know what I mean? And then came to the end of the season and they were like, we want to keep you. Because I'd obviously played, innit? They're like, oh, we want to keep you. But at the time, Plymouth were interested. And a couple other clubs.
You
right?
actually like traveling, innit?
That was gonna go from one end of the country to
Broski.
the complete other end.
Them times, you're just trying to
Build a career,
You're
but that's a
trying to-
big club. Plymouth.
Yeah, Plymouth's a massive club. But what happened was, I think at them times I was on 750 plus the bonuses, and I think I wanted like 1150 or something. Because I was playing and man were on more than me.
Yeah.
And they were doing the age thing.
Yeah.
Where you're young and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. So anyway, my agent at the time, he was a donut as well, but he was like, forget it, let's go back to London. And I went back, and Bristol City wanted me.
Yeah.
So I ended up having Plymouth, QPR, Bristol City. I went to Bristol City. I went to Bristol City. They offered me a 3-year deal with the first 6 months I was going on loan to Cheltenham because his dad was the manager, that Gary Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the manager of Bristol was Lee Johnson.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, I walked in there, and bro, the first thing, and this goes back to what we were talking about. The first thing my man said is, "Why are you wearing earrings?" That's the bro. That's the. I kid you not. That's the first thing a man said to me, and from then, I knew, yeah, it's done.
You can't win.
Did you not try to do the fake black man laugh? I think you're Gaffer, you don't like him. Take him out there on the spot.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I can't remember what I said, but I didn't say nothing. And then so that was the intro meeting. The first thing he said is, "Why are you wearing earrings?" Then he carried on chatting. Then when I was leaving, you know what he said? He said, "Well, hopefully you can make a better first impression on the training pit." And I was like, cool, weird, but all right. Went out, trained, played. Bro, I got my kit, tracksuit. We're going to La Manga on the Monday, which is like where they did a preseason tour. And on the Friday, Yeah. So bear in mind, I got my locker. First team, yeah.
Yeah.
Got my locker. I'm sitting in the change room. Cool. Get to my hotel, which they were paying for and that. Then the agent phones me. It's like, oh, you got to go back to London.
I tell you had to take career, bro.
I was like, because I hadn't signed yet, innit?
Right.
It was to see if they were going to pay the comp, because obviously we're under that age, innit?
Yeah.
So they still had to pay some kind of fee.
Yeah,
but apparently they had agreed the fee already.
Right.
So that's why I went.
Mm-hmm.
And then, bro, agent's like, yeah, you got to go back to London. And I was like, why? And he goes, I'll tell you when you get here. So I was like, cool. Anyway, I went back and they basically said two things. The manager didn't like me because I wore earrings and I was too relaxed. Like when I played, because I played games for them as well.
Yeah,
I was too relaxed. And secondly, Carlisle don't want to go with that fee anymore and would rather go to tribunal to try and get more bread.
My goodness. So in that case, you basically saying to yourself,
So that way, I was done both sides.
Yeah.
But you can't sign anywhere in the UK after that, basically.
Bro, so after that, I went to... Where'd I go after that? I went to Gillingham. These times, the assistant from Carlisle was still banging off my phone to come back, yeah?
Yeah.
And I remember I posted this Instagram pic. Drake brought out a track and it was like, ring, ring, click. Remember that song? Ring, ring, click. I get back to them.
Yeah.
But I posted that as a caption, not even relating to football. And then that went into the newspapers in Carlisle. And then bare people started shouting me from Carlisle like on Instagram, like, oh, this guy's disrespectful, all this shit. And then anyway, I went to Gillingham, was doing my thing. And then it came up on the news that Keith Curl and me had a mad argument. And the manager came in and was like, what am I seeing about you on... This was just in Edinburgh before he passed, yeah? He's like, what am I seeing about you on the news with this gaffer? And then he never spoke to me again.
Did you have a bad argument or?
Nah, bro, it wasn't a mad argument. It was just that I wasn't going back.
Oh, okay. So you'd had the 1 year mutual option, but you didn't take it up, basically.
Yeah, because they
didn't
weren't
take it
willing...
up
No, they were trying to take it up. But, so basically, to take it up, they have to offer you a slightly increased...
More,
yeah. But they weren't willing to pay what I wanted.
Right.
Well, what we wanted, me and my agent and stuff. So we kind of parted ways.
Right.
But they were still trying to get me to go back.
Oh, okay.
So then that happened. But my man kept going on Sky Sports saying mad shit all the time.
Right.
And then I went to QPR. But bear in mind, this whole period, so this is probably this is probably like, we're in like September now.
Yeah.
And
Season started.
yeah, but they're still paying me because they have to pay you for as long as they want conversation, they have to pay you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I went to QPR to meet Chris Ramsey because Chris Ramsey's now at QPR.
Yeah.
And I played against him when he was manager at QPR when I was at Carlisle and we beat them. So he was like, oh, look, come and, like, I'll sign you. So, oh, cool, sick. And just before that, I had a call with him and he said, look, if you can get them to say that they'll agree to a certain fee or get some kind of paperwork to not go to tribunal, to agree to something, I'll sign you now. I went to the training ground, met him, whatever, cool, sorted everything out. And then Carlisle won't answer the phone.
Wow.
At all.
Wow.
Like when I'm driving up there.
Manager, assistant, secretary. I went to the PFA. Nothing, bro. And then they didn't... I think they carried on paying me. Then I had to go back.
So you had to go back for another year
So I went back.
on their money.
Yeah. So I had to go back. And then I played like... But bro, it was completely different. They weren't paying for my apartment no more. Because obviously they're vexed now as well, innit? And now we're in like November. So my bargaining power's gone down the drain as well.
Right.
So I went back, played like 10 games. Then I left in like March, April times.
I'll pay you up.
Nah, so bro, it was weird. So when I went back on new terms, like a whole different, it wasn't the option, it was like a whole new thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, new deal. Basically.
Yeah. And that deal, for some reason, ran out in like March.
Okay.
They gave you like a 6-month contract.
Yeah, it was a bit longer than 6 months, but for some reason it finished in March.
Right.
And then I left it then, and I played like probably like another 13 games or something. And the manager was like, "Oh," he goes, "I wish I could get out what you did to us. I wish you could get what you did to. I wish I could get what you did to us out of my head. That's why I didn't play.
What did you? What did you do to
What's the
them?
kid that to you?
You didn't do nothing though.
Bro.
But in his head, you've done a lot. You ain't cut off your dreads. You
In
ain't done all of this stuff.
And
Like
I-
he's got a
dragged
vendetta
out the
against
summer
you.
thing and all that. And
But you,
Hey,
all you're
managers
doing
are
is
sick, bro.
you're just trying to benefit yourself.
bro,
Yeah.
Help yourself in your career.
he was like, he was like, I should have played you more, but I couldn't like get over what you did to us.
Where did they finish? Where do you guys finish that year?
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, when you look, Gary.
Maybe like 7th, 6th.
Okay. So after that long spell at Carlisle, the 2 years of nonsense, basically,
The phone got dry.
or did I kind of looked up where you went next.
Did I go to Finland?
Yeah, you went to Finland.
So obviously, because I'd left. So basically, because I'd left at that weird time, I didn't really go anywhere. I think I went Blackpool with Gary Bowyer for a bit.
next. You travelled the country, my brother.
Brother, he got that car. They also handed it back and they said keep it.
That car did mileage. Bro.
Yeah, they can't. That car can't do no more.
You have travelled the country.
But yeah, I went there for a bit with you know Viv.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was with Viv down
He's
there.
another man that's travelled the world.
Yeah.
Fuck me,
He's
bro.
still travelling the world.
He's on it. Yeah, he's
China?
in China now.
Yeah.
But I think their team went bust or something. I see them posting something.
Oh, wow.
That was a AS team.
Yeah. That's the same team.
Is it?
Yeah. They're
Oh.
on the same team.
Dark.
But yeah, I went there for a bit, and then I think I went to Aldershot. You weren't there though,
No.
but it was when they were training at some army camp across the.
Yeah, the Garrison.
Yeah,
What year was that, though?
that was that next season. So Danny Sell was there. That white guy with the long hair. The, like,
Oh, you went Aldershot the year I left. So obviously I was there for 2 years and left for a year and then came back the next year.
So what club do you sign for in Finland?
the VPS cold, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, Finland. Yeah. So I
Did you
actually
lose your missus at this time?
no,
Okay.
but I signed for a team called PS Chemi. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got approached on LinkedIn from this Scottish guy. I can't remember his name, but it was for a team called PS Chemi. And bear in mind, I didn't even know Finland like.
At a league, yeah.
Like
yeah,
that,
no,
yeah.
we never do it to you, know.
And he was like, he was Scottish, obviously. So he was like, look, I've just come here as technical director. Like, I'll give you a 2.5-year deal. And obviously they pay net over there.
Net, yeah.
So I think it was like 2 bags or something a week or something. Something like that, along them lines. But they've got bread over there.
Yeah.
It's
So
an
I was-
expensive country to
Yeah. So, and they pay for your accommodation as like standard.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, cool. So I went over there, and bro, it was a mad thing.
Yeah.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. They had like the equivalent of slaves.
Fuck. The thing is, I know exactly what you mean.
Bro, so they had a hotel which was owned by the club or whatever. And basically, at the bottom of the hotel, like underneath the hotel, like in the basement, you go down the stairs, and there was like some Nigerian guys who are my boys now though. Stanley, Tayo, and this guy called Peter who was with them. But he lived elsewhere more time.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, they were there doing their visas. So basically, they'll bring them over, give them a place to stay, but they had to work for free. But by doing that, they would help them get a visa eventually.
Eventually.
But what most of them did was went out and got Finnish women. Because if you have a ute over there with a Finnish lady, you get the visa.
Oh, okay.
But they were out there like shoveling snow. Like these bottles that you got here,
Yeah.
if you put them in a recycling bin,
You get changed.
they pay you like 5p.
So collecting everyone's
bottles. But they were blessed, but they used to cook for me, everything. Like they were proper cool people, but their situation was fucked.
I see.
But yeah, I went there, but that club was mad. So when I went there, I had a 30-day termination clause in my favor because obviously I'd never experienced anything about Finland. So I went over there. Training was okay. I had kit, but it wasn't my personal kit until I signed or agreed to stay longer than the 30 days. They didn't give me my kit with my number for some reason, which was weird.
You gave you that trialist kit, basically.
Yeah, like a generic kit, innit? And then so I was training, played games, Anyway, one day, I was like, bruh, let me just get my kit because this is a joke thing. So I went. They had like a club shop, which the team office was above the shop, which was in the city centre, away from the training ground. So I went up there, went to get my kit, and bro, the manager's in there, yeah, and he's like, "You can't have your kit." I was like, "Why?" They were like, "Oh, because we want you to sign a new deal." And I was like, "Brother, I just signed 2 years, yeah? Why would I sign a new deal?" They're like, "Yeah, but this one's better, da, 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 da." Anyway, they pulled the deal out. It was 3 years on a half of the money.
What?
And I was like, why would I do this? They were like, "Oh, well, you can't get your kit unless you sign it."
But you signed the contract for...
I've already signed.
2.5 years.
I've already signed 2 years on more money.
So why?
And now you're telling me I should sign, I think it was like 3 or 4 years on half the money. And I was like, nah, I just want my kit. I don't know what you lot are doing over there, but let me just get my kit and go back. They're like, "No, you can't do it. You got to sign it now." Da, 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 da. I was just like, nah. And this was on day 28. Yeah?
Oh, okay. So they're playing that type of game.
Yeah. So then I went back. I was chatting to my dad on the phone. I was like, "Don't you think that's weird that they were trying to get me to do..." And he was like, "Yeah, it is." And then they started doing weird shit. Like, they sent me a letter like, "If you don't sign this deal, you have to leave the hotel and find your own place to stay." And then the Scottish guy who brought me there had never been to the club once. So I hadn't seen him at all.
But he's a technical director.
He was a technical director.
But he'd never been to the
Never been to the club. He lived in Scotland.
What?
So through all of this, I'm shouting him like, "Yo," and he's like, "Oh, I'm not even there right now." Da, 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 da. I'm like, "All right, so what are we doing?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't know, bro. Like, you figure it out."
What?
That, bro, that was his response. Like, "I don't know, innit?" Like, not in those words, but yeah, like, "I can't help you." And then one of my pre-season games was against VPS. So I went on LinkedIn and I found one of the owners and I messaged him. I said, "Look, this is my situation. I've got 2 days."
You've been banging LinkedIn for years, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm on that.
Yeah.
I jumped on this thing late.
LinkedIn's the truth, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, I messaged him. His name's Petri, yeah, legend. He's coldest, bro. I messaged him. I said, "Look, this is my situation. I've got 2 days to leave, basically. Do you want to sign me?" That's all I said. And he was like, "I have no money, but I'll come back to you." So I was like, "Cool, you ain't got long because now we've got like 1.5 days, yeah?" So anyway, he sent me a message back. He was like, "Look, we ain't got money, but I'll pay you out of my own pocket."
Okay.
And I said, "Oh, is it?" Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, 100%. He said, "Go leave and I'll drive. I'll send you a train ticket because it's weird over there. You get a train for an hour and I'll drive to pick you up." Bro, he came, picked me up with his family, his missus, kids and that in the car. Drove me to the club. Bro, sickest club, bro.
And he paid you out of his own pocket?
Paid me out of his own pocket.
Okay.
Apartment, everything.
Now that's a no now. That's only you can trust.
Yeah. He's proper cool. So I always recommend him, like, when people want to go to like Finland and stuff, or like Scandinavia in general, because they played like Europa League and that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I always say like, "Oh, look, this guy's sick." Talk to him. But yeah, that was a mad story, bro.
So you leave Swindon. Is that when you enter the depths of the non-league?
When I left Finland?
When you
yeah.
leave Finland, you enter the
Bro,
depths
do you know
of
what's
non-league?
mad? Bro, I left Finland to sign for Northampton.
Fuck me, you're just like me. We had the same fucking life.
You can have the same agents,
Bro.
They must have been
we
phoning
lived
each other.
the same fucking
Bro.
life. It is ridiculous.
I left Finland. So I was playing. So just before I went to Finland, I went on trial at Northampton when Hasselbank was there.
Oh my god, we lived the same life.
Yeah.
Bro, just before I went to Denmark, I was on trial at Shrewsbury.
Okay.
Who's the manager there?
He's the old York manager.
Old York manager.
No, hardly.
No.
Nah, he's talking about older than that. The one that just...
He was at Macclesfield as well.
Nah, you lost me.
He got Macclesfield promoted.
Nah.
I'll find it. Carry on now.
But yeah, so I went on trial to Northampton, yeah, and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and this was like around the September, October time. And he said to me, I'll sign you in January when I'm allowed, because he just got the job. Right. And he had to get players out before he could get anyone in. Yeah?
Of course.
So he was like, I'll sign you in January. And the assistant was a Dean something. Oh my God, what was his name? Fuck, can't remember. His name Dean something anyway. And he was the assistant. He played for like Tottenham and Watford and that back in the day, yeah. And he knew me from before, so he was like, "Yeah, you're good." Anyway, but I was doing well at Northampton, and that's how I met AP and started playing for Grenada. But that's a whole different thing.
Okay.
And then I was like, "Cool." So I ended up going to Finland anyway. But when I went to Finland, like the assistant kept texting me.
Yeah. Right.
So he kept like, while I was out there, he was chatting to me like, "Oh, how you finding it? You enjoying it?" Anyway, after about 10 games, Jimmy Floyd got sacked. So I think he got sacked in like January times. Yeah. And then the assistant, Dean Austin is his name.
Okay.
So Dean Austin shouted me and was like, "How are you? Are you still in Finland? No, how are you? I see you're still in Finland. Do you want to come back?" And I probably still got the message on my phone. And I was like, "Yeah, like, what are you saying?" And he goes, we're talking through an agent at the time. So he wasn't my agent, but it was the agent who took me on trial to Northampton.
Okay.
Yeah. So he reached out through him. But obviously Dean was texting me directly. And he said, "I'm going to talk to Alex," was the guy's name. I'm going to talk to Alex and I'll get him to set it up. Anyway, I sorted like a 2-year deal. Everything was sorted, yeah. So basically, I had to go to Finland, to my manager at Finland, and say that, I'm homesick and that.
Okay, yeah.
Which, I wasn't homesick, but it would have been better for me to be at home.
Yeah, of course.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I basically went and said, "Look, I'm homesick. My family are in London. I've got an opportunity to play at a club," which was obviously Northampton. I think, did they just get promoted to League One? I'm not sure. But I was like, "Look, a club's there willing to sign me. They've offered me already. Like, do you mind if you can like release me? Because if you don't release me, then I can't go," basically. Yeah. And I said that to the manager. Then I spoke to the owner. The owner was like, "Bless." He's like, "Cool. If you ever want to come back, let me know." Flew back. On the day of my medical, I get a call at like 6 a.m. Yeah. I'm like, I look at my phone. I got 2 missed calls. Yeah. One from Alex, the agent, and one from the manager. I was like, that's weird. So I wake up now, and so Alex had an assistant called Parry, who I know, and he was like, "Oh, we've got a problem." And I was like,
"There we go."
I was like, "There can't be a problem. Like, I'm here. We're meant to be going up there today to pattern everything." And then he's like, "Nah, basically, they found a player who's going to play for like a quarter of your money." And I think the owners were American, and the owners found them.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay. So they were like, "So unless you're going to take a quarter of your money, they can't sign you." And I was like, "Sorry, but you know what? I just flown back from Finland to come here, and you're telling me like this is all calm." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. Sorry, but that's how it is." So I was like, "All right, cool. Tell them I take it." Because at that point,
you had nothing else,
bro. I wasn't planning on coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
You
left the club because of them.
I was blessed over there, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I know exactly what you mean.
Bro, I left, come back here, had to tell man I'm homesick, 1s and 2s, all of this.
Yeah.
Come back, day of my medical, I got a trim. Day of my medical, you're telling me, "Nah, you got to take a quarter of your wages." So I was like, "You know what? Tell him cool. Like, I'll take it." He was like, "Can't do that."
The agent said that.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Oh, I already told them no." Brother, I've never been so mad in my life, bro.
Oh, we actually the same life.
A man told me...
I'm talking about John Askey, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
A man said to me, "I have already said no."
He's already said no because his bread's going to be fucked up as well. That's why he said no.
Bro.
But you still can't... But that don't make sense because everyone's been a part in that, apart from you.
Yeah.
Saying, "Come back, do this. And then you're saying after that, the deal's done. And the deal's not done because the agent said no.
and the deal's done, but you ain't got nothing else for me. It's not like I've said no, but you got this. It's I said no.
And you told me to come back from Finland.
And I was like, so you told me to come back and cancel the contract where I was playing. Oh, fair enough, I'd rather be here, but you told me to come back off your own back. And now you're telling me that it's off the table because you said no.
Because his bread, it's because he was thinking about his own pockets. That's why.
Yeah. But that's why it's fucked.
I've been there, bro. When I was in Denmark, obviously I went to Denmark. This is why I'd always answer the phone to Louis. Like whenever Louis mentioned, I always answer the phone. Found me Louis and Lenny. Yeah.
It's a good guy.
He found me a club in Denmark. He was like, just do it for 6 months, see Danish Prem. And obviously I'm thinking, what the fuck's in Denmark? I was in there. Only thing they did mad was the house they put me in, but they said they would change it. I played 1 game, 6 months. They said, you know, we want to sign you again, but we're gonna give you 3 years. They offered me a 3-year deal. So I'll come back home for Christmas because we had winter break. Come home for Christmas. My phone rings. It's Shrewsbury, and I was at Shrewsbury literally a couple months before. So they called me and was like, "Listen, Danny Coyne, the goalkeeper coach, is like, okay, Askey sat. It's your old man. It's your old captain at thing. He's coming in. He's asked for you like to come back. Do you want to sign?" So I've gone flipping out. I've gone, yeah. He gone, listen, we'll give you like there's a house for you, and we'll give you like. I think it was like $850 and that. So I was like, like, calm, like Denmark can get more, but I'm back home now. Do you know what I mean? Get home easy. Everyone's here.
It's a big factor.
Yeah, I got up there. And they goes, okay, well, we can't give you $850, so we're gonna give you $4 bills. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I'm thinking that, and I'm told exactly like you told Denmark, like I'm homesick, blah 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 blah. But my pattern was cold, like that. If you saw the other flat, the flat they gave me, and the other flats they had, but they gave another player. And there was one boy who played for Fleetwood. I forgot his name. I always remember him, like legend. I used to be with him every day. Like what a guy. His family and that. He was like, yeah, like they'll move you into these flats now that you signed a free day. I went into his flat, I was like, what kind of penthouse is this? And I turned it down because I thought Shrewsbury, yeah, but they were League One. And I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm back in England and doing my thing. I didn't play 1 game at Shrewsbury. And when I called them again in the summer, the phone just stopped ringing. And I was like, fuck, that's what I went back and yeah. The English. That's so right. When I say like, I feel like I'm crazy exactly the same, bro. Like I've genuinely been there, and it's mad.
It's crazy, bro. When I tell people, they don't believe it.
It's mad. So you got into the league. Talk to me about it,
bro. So yeah, after this madness happened, I went to where did I go? I went to Charlton.
Yeah.
I was doing all right there, but nothing happened. Like it was Carl Robinson.
Yeah, he was a good manager.
Yeah, he was cold. Like I thought I was fitting in well there, but obviously, whatever, he didn't sign me.
He's at Salford now.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, so I didn't get anything there. Then after that, I went to Lincoln.
Okay.
So now we're back to the next pre-season. Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm at Lincoln, bro. They played me right side centre back.
At Lincoln.
Is this Lincoln when they're doing
the
the
Cowley
sirens?
brothers are there?
Yeah, yo.
So
you got right side of centre half when they're
right,
zooming it.
Bro, have you ever seen me head a ball?
No.
I've seen you do the duck thing.
All right then. Yeah, I do the duck thing, let it roll out, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, right side centre back. And do you know why? Because that was an era when like Carl Walker started doing that whole right side centre back thing.
Yeah.
And like we played against Derby at Lincoln Stadium, yeah.
Behind closed doors.
No, pre-season. Like the main, you know, the first home games, like the main pre-season game or something. Played, we won 2-0, played against like Cameron Jerome and that. It was cold. One of them games where everything goes right for you. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't get like tested like that.
Aerially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was more like comfortable, yeah.
Right.
And then the guy was like, yeah, like, gonna sign you 100%. You remind me of Carl Walker, who plays for England, where I said all this shit. Took me to his office. They're like, yeah, you're gonna play here, da 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 da. And this was, and because I just come back from Finland, I had to sign in the transfer window.
Yeah.
So I only had like a week left. And at the time I was training at Dagenham, like in the background I was training at Dagenham just to keep fit, because obviously I'm from there, innit? And then basically what happened was
international clearance and that again, innit?
Yeah. So I had to get all that. So I was leaving, so I was driving back from Lincoln with the agent at the time, sick agent named Scott, yeah. Driving back, and then he was like 100% done. Like I spoke to the head of recruitment, everything's patterned, cool, no worries. So I'm like, cool, buzzing, like, it's good to be back.
League One,
yeah. No,
League
no.
One.
But this is when they're coming up from National League to League Two.
They were League Two, and I think they got promoted to League One that year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I was like, cool, sick, I'm back, sort of thing. And then, bro, next day, phone didn't ring. Next day, phone didn't ring. So I shouted at the agent. He said, no, like, everything's cool. Da, da, da. Anyway, he was like, we've got no budget left. They had no budget. And they were like, oh, we're going to try and raise it. Da, 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 da. But these times, I had like 4 days left.
Sean Raggett, that's his name.
I don't remember, my man.
Sean Raggett sent them back.
He might have been there.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, I wasn't really training there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was only coming in to play the games. And then after that game, they were like, sign and stay out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had 4 days left. No contract sent through to me.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was just like... And these times, Peter Taylor, who's the manager at Dagenham, is banging it on me every day. Like, yo, sign, you're going to play, forget them, da-da-da-da, all of this stuff.
Forget them, you know.
That's what he's saying. I'm like, bro, no. And then it got to the point, I had 2 days left. And he was like, you know what? We're getting new owners. Sign a deal for 3 months, which was until January.
Mm-hmm.
Then, when the new owners come, I'll give you something nice.
Right.
And then I was just like, cool.
Is that Daggers?
And that was my first, like, non-league thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't really on it. You were, like, washing your own kit and all of that. And obviously, the training ground was peak. But for me, I was like there's nothing else.
Let me just play ball again, yeah.
And if I didn't sign, I was done.
Yeah.
'Cause I couldn't go nowhere else, innit?
Yeah.
And then I signed, bro. It was sick. Best club. It was the most I enjoyed football.
Go ahead, like that.
Yeah.
Did you live with your cousin?
Nah, he came after me.
Okay, so Dagenham, how was the Dagenham experience?
Oh, it was peak, bro. Scored first game. So I literally signed, got my clearance on like the Friday, played Saturday against IO, when he was at Maidenhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scored left foot chip.
And
then from there, it was sick, bro. Like, our team was so random, but so cold at the same time. We were unbeaten for like 15. So when I joined, there were like 5 games in and like near the bottom somewhere.
Fair.
And we went like 15 games unbeaten.
Was there Kenny Clark in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a guy, man.
Kenny Clark, Connor Wilkinson, Angelo Belanto.
Oh yeah, he was there for you. He only just left.
And that's when I went back to my midfield thing.
Oh god.
Started telling people as a midfielder.
so you were right back in it in Finland? Or wing back in it in Finland?
I was playing right midfield. They played 4-4-2.
Oh, okay.
But like narrow. So
Right. So then you come back here and then you played your midfield.
Yeah.
So you play midfield the whole of your Dagenham kind of.
So my
career.
whole Dagenham, obviously I was either right side of 4-4-2 or right side of a 3 in midfield, and they played 3-5-2.
Yeah.
But I never played. I probably played wing back or full back.
Yeah.
2-3 times.
Yeah.
That was if I don't know if we were losing and they wanted to go like gung ho or some shit.
Okay.
But,
So when you went Dagenham, is that when you first went to Grenada?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was peak.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first experiences with Grenada? Because obviously it's changed. It might be back to where it used to be, but.
But first, getting out there was a problem because in England they didn't rate going to Grenada.
Yeah.
They rate it a bit more now. But bro, I had to fight. Bro,
Me had to fight.
you know my man called the FA,
Who?
Peter Taylor,
He called
to
what?
stop me from going
Chenny
to
and
Grenada.
them man at the time.
No, he called the English FA
himself.
What
to
the hell?
stop me going to. Yeah.
Did you,
Obviously-
did you not realise that Dagenham are non-league?
Nah, but bro, Grenada are on this thing of like, they'll send your international letter
2 days before.
after.
You were out there.
No, after they're meant to have sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're meant to give the club notice.
2 weeks, yeah.
And he was like, nah, we need you here, you're not going. And I was like, well, I want to. He said, yeah, that's fine, but these are the rules. Boom, boom, boom. I phoned the FA. Yeah, this is what they said. And then he was right. But he came to me and said, look, obviously, if I don't let you go, you're going to not want to play. And I just signed like 2.5 years or something at Dagenham, or 18 months at Dagenham. And then he said, oh, you can go. Then I went over there. My first experience, yeah.
Grooms.
But no, before that. Went to Gatwick with Ricky Modeste and maybe Cairo. and AP, yeah?
Yeah.
So us four. Go to the desk. Who do we fly with? BA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually.
Went to the desk. Tickets weren't paid for. Bro,
Oh man.
the tickets weren't paid for. They were just reserved.
Oh.
So you know, like how they do now, yeah. Then they send us a reservation. They
Yeah,
basically-
yeah.
They basically just did that.
They did
just,
that.
but didn't pay for
Did
it.
that, didn't pay for them. So now we're at the desk and they're like, yo, if you want to fly, you got to pay 1.2 each per ticket
Because on the day as well.
on a day, innit?
Economy as well, innit?
Yeah, economy, economy.
1200 for
And then-
economy.
Bro, it was
to Grenada.
peak. And obviously, it was Carl was the guy at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, shouting him like, yo, like, what's going on? He said, oh, we're paying it, da, 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 da. And obviously, everything takes so long over there.
Yeah. The wire must take forever.
Bro,
Bro,
everything takes
I'm
time.
convinced they're lying.
About what?
In fact, I know they're lying because it don't take that long to put in card details and pay for stuff.
Yeah.
It honestly, it doesn't take that long.
And the wire and stuff, when they wire us our bread and that.
When they wire us our bread, I can give it to them because they're actually wiring. When they say they're wiring us our bread, if you ain't got the link of transfer money, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's taking them time.
But you know, over there, the Caribbean, all their money is in Barbados.
Yeah, it's not in there. It's not in.
It's not in their country.
Yeah,
So maybe that I think they're still lying, but maybe there's some kind of complications.
but still, with just getting the money over, it's someone's card.
Yeah.
It's just no one wants to actually use their money.
And they use travel agents and that.
Yeah.
Like instead of having someone who I don't know if they still do, but instead of
No, they
having
still do. They
someone
still do.
Barbara.
I don't know.
Don't know who it is.
They are this woman they speak to.
Yeah. So instead of like having someone in house who books it, they go through an agent. I'm sure they must get their tickets on like consignment or something.
They do, but they think the agent's giving them discount, and really the agents are
Yeah.
charging them.
Yeah.
Because I'll go on like the BA website
And we find it for cheap.
and you'll find it for cheaper, and they'll be like, "Oh no, we're going through the agent." I'm like, "Bro, book this flight."
The one Jacob, you was meant to go to a wedding, weren't you? And you said
Yeah.
I can come out here. But then they were like, Jacob's like, listen, this flight's here for like $4 or whatever. They're like, nah, we're going to go through the agent. I was like, what do you
Yeah,
do?
so the rather you get the flight that stops 5 times and that. Like,
Fly to Trinidad, then
fly to Trini, stop off in
Yeah.
Barbados, but like, bro, flight weren't paid for.
So did you not play it?
Bro, we stayed in a hotel for the night because that's how long it took them to pattern it. Then we ended up flying out. We were playing Trinidad, yeah, in a friendly. Bro, so we get to Grenada.
He was the manager, Showery.
Nah, it was some next guy. Bro, I swear to you, I couldn't tell you his name.
To this day.
Bro, he didn't say one word. He just sat on the bench like this.
Yeah.
And Nixon was there, obviously.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't tell you the guy's name. But like, he didn't say one word, yeah.
Okay.
And then was in Grenada for like 3 days. I didn't even train because I had to go get like my passport and all of this shit. Then, because Trinidad's so close, we were flying the day before. I think it's like a 45-minute flight or something like that. Yeah.
Carib Airlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Liat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the day we went to fly, we're all, because obviously it's in-house, isn't it? So you don't do no like passport checks, none of that shit. So we get to the airport at our like at the gate, and there's no staff. Like there's no staff for the plane. Yeah.
What? Sorry, wait.
So the plane is there, but there's no staff.
Oh my
I thought there was no Grenada staff.
Yeah.
No, Grenada staff was there.
There's no staff to fly the plane.
No staff. So the plane is there, so you can see the plane, but there's no staff.
This place ain't real, man.
Bro, 0. Not even like the person at reception. The thing was just cancelled, yeah? They're like, oh, we were going to leave at 10, but now we decided we're going to leave at 3.
The Caribbean is not a real
It's not a real place at all.
How can you decide you're going to change the flight because you feel like it?
Bro, that's why they got that nickname. Liat means leave island anytime. You heard that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they get it, because they just do their own thing.
Bro.
So, but you know what happened? We didn't end up flying.
Oh my god.
Boat.
No. Went back to the hotel. Now it's the day of the game. We flew on the day of the game on 2 different airplanes.
To get to Trinidad.
Because now we don't have tickets, innit?
Yeah.
So they're just cramming half of us onto the plane. Get there. I think our plane was late. We went to the airport, to the hotel, dropped the bags, and went to the game.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Warmed up. We were late for the game. Warmed up for like 5 minutes. Inside, played. We were winning 2-0. Then like all of us, like sometimes it's friendly, innit? So all of us man come off.
Yeah.
And we drew 2-2. And then it was my first. Then we went out in Trini.
You man went out in Trinidad.
Yeah.
You're brave.
Yeah.
Obviously Naga and Kennedy and that were from there.
Yeah, I know, but still, when we were last in Trinidad, the way they told us to not even walk down the roads.
I'd rather have done that. No, but Trinidad is way worse now though.
Yeah.
Trinidad's in state of emergency, no?
Basically. Yeah, constantly.
Yeah. But so we were gonna go out, and Naga come around to the room and he looked at everyone. So if you wear them trainers, don't wear them. Go put on your football runners, no G-Shocks or Apple Watches or anything. He said they'll kill you for Jordans. Because at the time, Jordans were the thing.
Yeah.
They're like, they'll kill you for Jordans, so don't wear them. Bro, we were in this place. When we went to the toilet, we had to go toilet in like twos. It's peak. Trinidad was war, bro.
Bro, it still is now.
Yeah.
And you wanted to go out?
Bro, we dropped Kennedy to his house. So he lived in like an estate. And he said, drop me at the estate. Drop me at the entrance. Because if you go into the estate, they'll shoot up the bus.
What on earth is going on?
Then you, bro.
So that was your first experience with Grenada?
That was my first experience with Grenada, bro.
My goodness.